Hello, this is Dr. Leo at LeTime. In today's video, I will talk about the medicinal benefits of a myrrh and 2 ways to extract myrrh at home. Myrrh has a long history being used as a nature drug to treat pain, skin infection, inflammation, diarrhea, and periodontal disease. Periodontal disease or gum disease is the leading cause of tooth loss, and it's caused by the bacteria. A Korean research group, they tested 23 different essential oils to treat 3 kinds of bacteria that cause oral disease. And they found the myrrh essential oil is one of the 13 oils. It can work against all of the 3 different strains. Another piece of a study, they compare a mouthwash made from myrrh extract with a prescribed mouthwash. It contains the chemical called chlorhexidine. They show the myrrh mouthwash has a significant advantage of treating those bacteria compared with a prescribed mouthwash. Now I'm going to show you the 2 ways to extract myrrh. The first one is to make myrrh tincture by using alcohol. And the second one is a steam distillation to make a myrrh hydrosol. To make a tincture, the recipe is 1 part of the powder of myrrh and 4 part of alcohol. This is 10-gram powder. When I say the ratio is 1 to 4, so the powder is in weight in the gram and the liquor is in milliliter. I'm using the stainless steel jar to do the tincture because it's easy to clean. So first add the powder. And use a C plate to cover it. So this powder especially works better for the flowers, those larger pieces and the lighter pieces. This sieve can help keep always under the liquid. And then we gotta take 40 milliliter of vodka. I just figured out when I added the vodka, I didn't actually record it. So I just want to show you, I'm using a small beaker, measure 40 milliliter, and adding to the cup, and let it soak the powders. Thanks to the sieve, so most of the powder will keep under the liquid, so it can keep always wet. And then close it. Tincture normally take 4 to 6 weeks. You can just leave on the shelf and let it sit. Because of the C plate, so you don't really actually need to shake it because it's under the liquid. So just take time to extract them all out. Now we go to the distillation. I'm going to use half of this amount of powder. Half of it will be like 50 gram. Because most of them, like 80%, are resin and gum. They become super sticky when they heat up. It's better use a cloth bag. If you don't have a bag, you can use just a piece of a cloth and line it underneath there. After you put the C plate in, so you can line it up there. So the goal is try to separate the powder from the container, just for easier to clean. And I have the bag. Actually, you can purchase this from online. It's fairly cheap. So as I said, I use a half of the powder. So it's about that much. And tie it up. So when we use the small amount, the goal is try to cover the bottom with the material, so there's no steam gotta be escaped. So try to push them around and make them flat and cover the bottom, fully cover the bottom. And then use the top C plate to press it down. So this can help it lock in the position when the distillation. And then put the cover on. Add water, the filter water, into the pot. Connect the steamer with the condenser. Now we got the cloudy hydrosol. And I even see some of the tiny oil drops when the distillate coming in, and you can see that floating around in the hydrosol. So that makes it cloudy. There are a tiny bit of oil is drops floating on the surface. The smell is wonderful. It's a gentle, woody, and flower aroma. It's calming. It's definitely very helpful to calm down, reduce the stress. And because of its antibacterial, antimicrobial, antiseptic, and anti-inflammation, it's great skin spray and also works wonderful as a mouthwash. Okay, that's today's video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time.